she wants to know that sometimes she feels like I did something which was not so fine, like from results she is knowing. Uh, and she wants, like now, your guidance that when I am doing something, that time how I can do, like from where I can do things so that I will not need regret after some time. She
Understood.
wants to clear. Thank you.
Okay, how nice. So thank you, Vibhuti, for this question. It's a very nice question. And this question is not really limited to a particular situation of life only. It is actually fundamental question and for everyone. No? The answer of this question is for everyone, for seekers of truth also, for sadhak also who are doing sadhana. No? And we feel regret also, oftentimes. So my sharing will be helpful for everyone actually, who every one of us also, for all the seekers, Uh, Here, what is important to be understood is that as if we feel that we have a option, as if we have a possibility of ignoring things sometimes which are very important, and then regretting. No? This picture is basically showing that model where we will forget certain important things, miss certain important aspect of the work process, and then we will regret. No? What is this model? Try to understand. It is not really about what to do and how to do. It is about a very basic model of doing things. That basic model of doing things is like personal divided model of doing things versus less personal or less divided. No? So what need to be done, like what Vibhuti you have asked, is that how to do things at the time when I'm doing it so that I don't regret. The answer of it is really very simple, although it will require practice. So we have a habit of doing things in a more casual manner, like quickly doing them and moving to the next thing, to the next thing, to the next thing like this. And for many of the activities of the day, it could be quite all right. We will not feel regret that, oh, I have chosen coffee in place of chai. It could be like, yeah, I did, but that's all right. But whenever it is connected to something more significant in our life, then we will need to apply a different model, not this casual model. No? That model is more rooted, more present. Like almost like little bit stopping, not flowing from one task to another, to another, to another, but more gently stopping for a moment for this task, allowing ourselves to absorb what all data is available to us for this task, allowing ourselves to observe also what are my best options here. Like like a inner analysis happens at the level of the doer that we are, the soul that we are. Then we are able to see that, okay, this really is important part of it and I should not miss it. Like I should include this information or this part of the view to take the decision in the direction of what to do and what not to do. And this is just going to bring things together so nicely and beautifully that we will have less and less regret and more happiness. Like, oh, like even certain things we would not even see that time when we are doing the benefit of them, and then we will see the benefit of them later. Like, oh, it came together so well later on, and I did that. Like, you will sow the seeds of something in the present, in the more mm, total way of doing things, less schedule way of doing. No, more with stability, more with ठहराव से करना. Like where we are more rooted in the present when doing something. Then only after justifying the present task, we move on to the next task. Not like all the time in the, like we are almost like on a run, all the time on a run, and hardly getting some rootedness in the present for that particular task. So this model is what I'm highlighting, and this is what is personal model, personal way of living life. Egoic, this is what is egoic, personal way of living life, and opposite of that is the way of the soul. That soul is not really moving slow or fast ever. Soul is moving as per the need of this particular task. And who is deciding? Soul is deciding. And how? By remaining little present initially with the task to just overview how much of myself this task requires. And then that much of myself remains here. Rest of myself can be in the thoughts and speculations and thinking about the next task or next activity of the day or anything else for that matter. This is the thing. I hope it will help in some way. Thank you.